poppin'? It's Lil Ricky Guy, and you're now rocking with Nolazine TV.
Tell everybody where you from.
I'm from downtown New Orleans, 7th Ward area, you feel what I'm saying? Between Frenchman, 2 Road, like the Iroquois Street right there, yeah, all that.
So growing up, like, who influenced you for it to start making music?
I was listening to a lot of Wiz, Currency, fucking Wayne, basically, you feel me? Listening to what everybody else is listening to my age, but they really like, I took a liking to them niggas and shit just influenced me to make music myself, you feel me?
Okay. So tell the people, like, do you have any projects coming up?
Well, I just dropped a project called Higher Than Before. I produced 80% of the album, and I co-produced with like KC producer, my dude Slow, Flu, and yeah, man, it's out right now, all platforms. Currency, J Jones, Young Greatness, rest in peace, you know. I got all of them on there, besides my shit, you know, just go fuck with that, you feel me? Higher Than Before.
Okay.
It's gonna be the truth.
Okay, so more about your album. So tell people, like, how was it like to actually work with Young Greatness?
Well, you know, me and Young Greatness like reached out while I was in LA and shit, and you know, we chopped it up in the studio. He let me listen to some unreleased shit, and just was dropping game on the nigga. But at the same time, I was just, you know, looking at dude work ethic, like that's what got him where he just never stopped. You feel me? And that shit, just coming from where we come from, that shit really, you know, you gotta look at that shit in a whole nother light. Like, nigga, you can actually make it out of something. You feel me? So, yeah, it was a good experience, man. Okay.
So for the people who don't know, like, tell them like the creative process behind actually like producing your own album and everything like that.
Yeah, you know, you really just can't rush it. You know, like when I make music, I don't just make it for the album, or I'm just making something for an album. I work on that just one project. You feel me? Like one song at a time, and as they go, you feel me? Whatever make the cut, whatever don't, you feel me, when it's time to make the cut. But at the same time, you know, you just don't want to put yourself in a box behind, oh, I won't make this type of shit, now it just gotta be like this, it gotta be like that. Nah, you gotta just let it flow, you feel me? If it come natural, you gotta keep it that way, you feel me? Okay. So yeah, I just let it come natural.
So did you have any like for like writer's block or something like that?
Nah, not with this project, cause
I said it wrong.
Nah,
writer's block. You know?
Basically said it right.
Yeah.
You know? It's not with this project though. It's like, you know, I was more hungry for this one. I was like, man, people been asking, people been waiting. They all been like hitting me up, like, dude, you been dropping pictures and shit. What's up with the music? See you out. What's up with the music? You feel me? See what's up with the music. Nigga thought I turned model and shit, but.
You was a seasonal artist.
You feel me? Now that you see this shit, why you had to wait, you feel me? Now you get the picture, you feel me? I'm taking this shit more serious than I ever took it, so yeah. Okay,
so for your album, so how many like visuals do you plan on dropping?
I'm trying to shoot for every single song, man. That's what we shooting for right now. We planning knocking out all this shit before, you know, it's time to get my shit to the big head. So yeah, man, I'm planning on shooting all of them, as many as possible.
Okay. So, also, do you have any like credit that you want to give to someone like far as your album goes?
Yeah, shout out to everybody that worked on that shit with me. Casey, the producer, he mixed and mastered the whole thing. You feel me? He worked with me on my beats and shit. My dude, Slow, Daddy Slow. He another producer based in Mississippi. Well, he based in Atlanta. He's from Mississippi. My dude, Flu Wop, you know, he's from Wisconsin, but he down here. You know, he worked with everybody. So yeah, man. Shout out to them dudes. Shout out to my homie E. Shout out to my other manager Arnell. Like, you know, everybody who worked with me on this project, man. Aloof. Yeah, man. I'll be saying shit all day, but you know. You get the picture. Shout out to Currency, dog, for throwing me the feature, you know, last minute, even though we had to push it back and shit. That was a big moment for me, you feel me, overall. But yeah, credit to everybody on the album, man. Higher Than Before.
Okay, so far as your city go, do you feel like other artists in your city like support one another?
Yeah, you know, everybody got their picks and chooses of who they, you know, fuck with. That's in every city, but you know, if you just keep working, man, you don't have to worry about none of that shit, man. You know, just handle your business, man. Take care of your business, make sure everything good, you know, just be who you is, man, and keep making music. If people fuck with you, they gonna gravitate to you, so you don't have to really, you know, be pressed about who fuck with you and who don't.
As far as your city, do you feel like the local DJs and also the on the radio all can do a better job in breaking all this music?
Yeah, as far as the DJs, they have some like local DJs who really like, you know, trying to make an effort and put the music out and break records.
Like who?
Keith Scott, RBD, Exmo. I heard DJ Chris Major spin a couple of locals, you know. Yeah, man, they got a couple, but you know, the rest, everybody else need to get on board, like for real, for real. They be in the club, so anybody else who, you know, not making it happen like that, I don't really know who else to talk about. You feel me?
Tell your fans, what is your most memorable concert performance that you had, and I'm telling people why.
My first performance actually was at South by Southwest. It was on the radio.
You froze up?
Nah, it was on a radio day stage, and it was my first performance ever. And just seeing all them people just, you know, put me in a whole different mode. And like, I had a good performance overall. Shout out to Super Deezy and them, man, for making that shit happen, yeah.
Okay, so I have a funny question for you. Have you ever been catfished?
Nah, I don't fuck around like that, dog. When I see shit like that, that's sketchy shit. I don't fuck with that shit. Like,
so you never saw somebody on Instagram
I saw
that don't look like...
No, bitches be out here catfishing, you know?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I'm thinking you saying nigga done catfish me. Nah,
You know, some people don't want to admit it either.
Yeah, some of them chicks, man, you know, their makeup and shit. Y'all be looking like two different people, you dig? Some of y'all don't even need that shit, but y'all put it on and look like a whole different chick, you feel me? But to each his own, man. Y'all niggas love catfish out there. That keeps some niggas alive, boy.
So, tell the people, what do you enjoy most about being a music artist, and also what do you hate most about being a music artist?
What I hate most is like your creative blocks. Like sometimes, you know, you can't really come up with shit. Just being, you know, either you're dealing with stress or whatever you're dealing with, like whatever. But what I love most about it, you feel me? You can recreate yourself. You can be yourself and just put your word out there and put what you're trying to put in the air out there. You feel me? Like it's nothing judgmental with music. But you always gotta provide a vibe, so that's the real reason I really do music, you feel me, for the vibe.
Okay, so has it been a point in your music career when you just want to give up?
Oh man, that was like all the time. Like, you know, ever since I really started taking it serious and seeing like the obstacles you go through, just people being biased and, you know, working with who they won't work with, type shit, you know, you just gotta keep working, man, like, fuck them. And sometimes that shit just be overwhelming. You like, man, fuck, how can I get to the next level? What's the next step? What, you know, you always puzzled about what you're trying to do if you're really taking it serious, you feel me? So, yeah, it's always that, but, you know, this all I got, so nigga can't really give up, you feel me?
Do you feel like you have to move out your city, once your music career, reach a certain milestone?
I mean, nah, man, like, that's true in a sense, like, you know, niggas gonna try you wherever you at. It don't matter if you move out your city or stay in your city, you feel me? It's just about the type of person you is and, you know, how you perceive people, like, you know.
Okay, so 3 years from now, where do you see your music career going?
I see me on the charts, either if I'm writing, doing concepts, or making beats and selling beats and shit like that. Like, either way, man, this music shit is for me, and like, I see myself doing something with music, within music. If it's not me doing my own actual music, it's, you know, working with other artists to create, you know, different vibes and sounds and shit.
Okay. So what is the best song that you have released so far, and tell the people why?
Well, the best song I think I released is a song called Fancy. It's like everybody been telling me this song was crazy, but you know, I knew it was crazy just because it's a whole different vibe, and it got like a Latin up tempo type. Just go listen to that shit, Fancy. It's on the album Higher Than Before, and I made the beat with Flu Wop. Shout out to my nigga Flu Wop, and yeah, man, it's a good, you know, universal song, and that's the reason why I think that's like the best song I wrote.
Okay, so like if you wasn't doing music, tell the people what you think you'll be doing.
Well, like before the music and shit, I was hooping real heavy. Like I traveled the world hooping. Man, you can ask your best whoever you know. Look, whoever you know that's cold, ask him. You feel me? I played under Charles Mooch. Shout out to my nigga Mooch.
He know I tell him. He said.
You feel me? Like yeah, man. You know, with that shit, it was a whole nother level. But I stopped in college. You feel me?
So I got a question for you.
What?
So when you was playing basketball, there used to be like singing and stuff and rapping like while you play?
No lie. Look, you can ask my teammates. We used to joke around and play around and shit. And they used to be on the bus rapping back and forth, you know, that type of shit. But I ain't take it serious at the time. You can ask everybody I went to school with. You feel me? Like I used to do that shit, just break out rapping in front of somebody, like just on some random shit. But yeah, man, I take this shit serious now.
So tell the people, what's next for you?
What's next for me is more visuals, more merch, more everything. You feel me? More life. Just prospering. Period. Like that's my whole goal for 2020. Prospering within myself and within the music. You know. So yeah.
Okay. And like last but not least, tell everybody where they can find you and also where to find your music.
I'm Lil Ricky God. That's LARIXKIE GOD. You can find that on all platforms, Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music. You can find me by that on all social medias also. And yeah, man, go check me out, man. Fuck with that. Higher than before.